God is within you. The universe is within you. Your source of self, your highest self, creator within you. My creator activated and I was on autopilot when it took me to lose a baby, a relationship that was on a spiritual journey that I went on Egypt. And it was set up in a way through a domino effect where I was in emotional turmoil and I was being honest about everything in my life. I would always be upfront about everything actually. I was taking everything as it's my fault. Yeah, I was giving everything. And I wouldn't be saying that, bro, originally. I would be saying and having doubt of my worth, doubt of my love, doubt of everything. And that all changed when I was here on my own, when I had no one around me and I was just indulging. And even when my mother came back, she left 2 days afterwards. And that was the time that I felt I needed. So everything was faced. I was faced with everything, faced with how I would see myself. Because it was only when I was on my own I spoke to God. I was on autopilot and I was taken places. I was driven. I was put on a piano in the center. I was going everywhere. My whole life transformed from being at the bottom of suicidal, destroying myself, to transforming in a month. When time is an illusion, it was where I drew the line and I had a choice to make. And it was actually all for my beneficiary. It was all for me to elevate. It was all for me to see how much I would ask for gratification, how much I perceived that everyone else's feedback is needed. When reality is, when I was giving, and then I felt it wasn't synchronized because it was me. It was my self-worth. It was how I see myself, and it was triggers. It was only until I had nothing left around me, nothing, and I was sabotaging myself. And even at that cost, letting homeless people stay here, giving all my money away. It was only until that point, and I was stolen from, I was assaulted. It was only at that point, my whole life transformed because I realized where I drew the line. And I realized how much love I want to give, how much love I do give, how much I forgive in every experience, how I take responsibility for everything, and realized I'm not there to take responsibility for everyone else's actions, but I have such gratitude that it was actually showing me that if any response, any trigger that was being brought to the surface was actually how I resembled myself, how I see myself. So it showed me how to reevaluate what was deep rooted in there. So to let go and know you are worthy. My whole life transformed, and God within you, creator, source of self, the divine, your higher self, the universe. It was on autopilot. And I know you have the power to heal because you are a creator. You have the power to heal and you can transform your life and have anything you desire. You can turn your pain into power.